It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A woman is clinging to life in the John Hunter Hospital after crashing her car on the north coast. It's believed the 28-year-old wasn't wearing a seatbelt when she smashed into a tree near Coffs Harbour yesterday afternoon during wet weather. A man's been arrested at YE over a shooting incident on the Central Coast. Shots were fired at a car from a house at Mangrove Mountain on Monday, prompting heavily armed police to raid the home. However, no one was there. The alleged shooter was arrested last night and is in court today on several charges. Police are asking Hunter motorists over the Easter long weekend to share the message they are responsible for road safety as part of their long-running Operation Tortoise campaign. The campaign commenced this morning and will run throughout the Easter break. Hunter Highway Patrol Senior Sergeant Tony Grace has this advice for motorists.
What we ask drivers to do is stick to the speed limit, or obviously with the weather that's around at the moment, to drive to the conditions at hand. So if it rains, to reduce their speed. Wear your seatbelt, take plenty of breaks if you're on a long trip, and if you're going to consume alcohol over this weekend, have an alternative to driving home.
Meanwhile, heavy traffic is predicted on Hunter highways and motorways this Easter long weekend. Double demerits are now in force and motorists are advised to take regular breaks and drive to the conditions. Cassandra O'Connor from Roads and Maritime Services says road upgrades will be put on hold during the break.
Roads and Maritime Services is suspending all major road building work this Easter to ensure that delays are minimised. However, motorists are reminded that high traffic volumes are expected from midday on Thursday until 8 p.m. on Monday, when many people choose to travel.
Newcastle Council is cracking down on illegal campers. Rangers will be out in force over the Easter long weekend, promising hefty fines for repeat offenders. They'll be focusing on several known trouble spots, including Stockton, Nobbies and Horseshoe Beach. Already this week, a group of homeless men have been moved out of an illegal campsite in bush near Horseshoe Beach, forcing them onto the streets. However, Council says it has put them in touch with welfare agencies. New South Wales Fair Trading is asking Hunter consumers to throw away or return unsafe items on its recall list. The full list of dangerous and defective items can be found on the department website, and consumers are encouraged to contact Fair Trading for further information. Commissioner Rod Stowe says one of the items, a pair of Target Easter bunny ears, is of particular risk to children.
Some novelty bunny ear headbands that were sold before Easter. Unfortunately, these have some wires that protrude from the headband and can cause an injury, so we're asking consumers to make sure that they don't use the product and return it for a full refund.
Now with sport, Iona McNabb.
Pack leader for the Knights, Cade Snowden, has come to terms with his decision to accept a 12-month ban from the AFL Anti-Doping Tribunal. This comes as 34 past and present Essendon players were found not guilty of breaching the AFL doping code in the supplement scandal. Snowden maintains that accepting the ban from ASADA was his only choice at the time. Jets winger Andrew Hull has kicked off his Olyroos tournament with a hat-trick against Myanmar to score a place in the final qualifying rounds for the 2016 Olympics. The 5-1 win makes a clean sweep for the Olyroos so far, also sealing Hull a place at the Asian Football Confederation Under-23 Championship. The goals were Hull's first in international football. And Charlestown's Golden Boot Kane Goodchild has announced a move to Hamilton Olympic for the Northern New South Wales National Premier League season. The 20-year-old scored 13 goals for the Blues last year. That's sport. I'm Iona McNabb.
To a new RFM News Time, 26 to 8.